Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video, so we're going to hop into the second half of the two best EZAs in Dokkan history. They're some of the best units in the game. I mean, they would be the best units in the game if we did not get, one of the strongest units ever. So today we're going to do Evolution Blue Vegeta. Vegeta's EZA is going to be much more, smooth, I guess, if we're using the category than Goku's, because Space Traveling Wars is in a little bit of an odd spot, but Vegeta, we just want to use Final Trump Card. Final Trump Card LRs are very powerful. Oftentimes, anniversary characters are, Final Trump Cards, so we will be able to just completely go through this very fast. In particular, we do have a couple of strong physical Final Trump Card LRs. I mean, if Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta basically attack, it's done, right? Like, they're going to do so many additionals, it's over. If Carnival Gogeta attacks, it's over. It's going to be a joke. This is one of those EZAs that's just going to be very simple, I think, for pretty much everyone. I can't imagine people would struggle to beat this EZA. I don't think so. Because it's like, there's categories they could do that potentially could be annoying depending upon the EZA and stuff like that. This is not one of them, and Final Trump Card is not like an annoying category. I probably don't want double Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta on a rotation though. Well, I guess it probably isn't going to matter, but maybe unless we had one of the Rainbow Orb Changers. I did bring the Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku as one of the other characters. Just because on a team like this, full of, LRs all over, having Rainbow Orb Changing is just a very good idea, right? Rainbow Orb Changing is just so damn good. That's why it's nice that they give us as many Rainbow Orb Changers as they do, because those characters are so crucial and so clutch towards building a cohesive team. So it's nice having them. Hopefully we don't get too many. Yeah, dude, that's just one shot and he's out of there. Hopefully we don't get too many rotations of the lead plus friend lead together during this, but I mean, it doesn't matter. We're going to blow through this Vegeta EZA in 2 seconds. Now, Vegeta, I think, is probably just very likely the second best unit in the game. The thing about Vegeta is, I see so much discussion about him. People talk about like things he could do, blah 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 blah. We know people always see like damage and they go wowie zowie, but Vegeta, yeah, of course. Well, this rotation is fine though because we've got the Rainbow Orb Changer. But the thing about Vegeta is his revive. His revive in the current meta, like a lot of these fights. Like, they are a little bit longer. I mean, with some of the big, juiced up, like, superhero team, maybe we will still blow through it very fast because the characters are just so, they're titans, they're gargantuan monsters. But, we should still be able to get Vegeta 5 hits in many of these tough fights, right? Like, Supreme Battle Spectacle Beast, Dragon Ball Super Movie Memorial Beast, Dragon Ball Super Movie Memorial Gammas, Supreme Battle Spectacle Gogeta. I guess maybe Supreme Battle Spectacle Trunks is where Vegeta probably won't be able to easily and effortlessly get the 5 hits to get his revive up, because of the fact that the first phase barely attacks and then the second phase is locking. So I could easily see, like, we do like 2 attempts against Trunks, and in both attempts we never even get the 5 hits on Vegeta. I think that's a thing in there. Which, I mean, I don't know. It's ranking a lot of these fights as tough. Like, there's, right now, there's, I don't know, maybe like 10 difficult fights that are just like vaguely, like, not that far away from each other, I would say, in terms of difficulty. I don't feel like we have kind of like a definitive, like, oh my god, the fight is so crazy. Like it's probably Supreme Battle Spectacle Gogeta, but I mean, right at the moment, all I could say is it's just probably Supreme Battle Spectacle Gogeta. I would remind people that in a few days, we do have a new stage being added to the Cell Max event, We also do have the Red Zone movie boss rush coming. Now, some people have floated out the idea that the bosses could be buffed in that. And it's like, initially, like, I'll read that and I'll say, oh my god, you know, these dummies, these kids of Dokkan Twitter. But then I was thinking about it and I was like, you know, like, what if they do, right? Because it's like, so Red Zone movie boss rush. We would have said, like, it's just going to be, you know, 7, like, you're just going through all the stages, but it's going to be like 7 different fights like regular boss rush. But judging by the data mines, that doesn't seem to be what it is. The Red Zone boss rush does seem to just be one continuous fight going through. So, I mean, if they're going to do all that, let's let Gohan and Piccolo, I guess, or Goku and Piccolo get a little action. How about that? We actually had too many Rainbow Robe changes this time, but I could easily see them maybe buffing that fight. It would be interesting if they buffed that fight. It would be hard because, I mean, you know, let's just say that they reasonably buff a lot of the boss's stats. I mean, we're talking about 50 minutes to get to AoE Broly. Like, dude, 50 minutes, and it's like if you try to clown around and bring some, I don't know, some weaker character, you know, you're going to get caught an hour into the fight. You're just going to get insta-killed. Like, I don't know, like if we want to bring physical Goku Black. I guess we could probably say, I mean, unless Broly's damage is buffed crazily, I guess we could save physical Goku Black's domain for turn 50, right? And then, you know, because he gets the, what is it, the 66% damage reduction before attacking. That would be effective against Broly's AoE. Although, what if we would do that, and then Broly would super after? Broly would super after. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But right now, I mean, I do think that difficult content is in a really good spot. Last year, it's like Sin seemed to be the toughest fight in the game, and I feel like a lot of us didn't really kind of just like really go all the way with that for a little while. Like it gets tough when you're using like the main anniversary team. Dokkan is showing that they let, because there's going to be 2 years in a row where this has probably happened. Because, again, Gogeta, Supreme Battle Spectacle Gogeta is probably going to be the hardest fight leaving Anniversary. Probably. And it just gets crushed by the 9th Anniversary characters. And that's what we saw last year, too. Sin. Sin was ridiculously hard. Because it's like, you know, you're using the new 9th Anniversary characters and, like, you know, they destroy it. But once you drop it down to, you know, like pre-9th Anniversary characters and you're using limited amounts of them, it gets very tough. Like doing a run with no 9th Anniversary characters is really scary. The good thing, though, is at least for, like, I don't know, 23rd World Tournament Goku's Earthbred Fighter team, like, it's like, you know, like, we'll go in and we'll have Beast, we'll have UI Goku, right? That's one thing that's super awesome is, you know, Broly, Gogeta, Beast Gohan, UI Goku, Evolution Blue Vegeta, Blue Kaioken, like all these characters, they don't have restrictions to keep them from dominating, like on every team, right? All these characters, except really the Gammas, but the Gamma, because the Gammas are a support, like, if you're running the Gammas, you probably do want to be using them with Superhero, Joint Forces, or Defender of Justice to take advantage of their support, but, I mean, they still don't even really have restrictions. So that's what's so good about all the 9th Anniversary characters is, you know, UI and Evolution Blue Vegeta, they're on combined, like, you know, half of the categories in the game. They're on so many different categories. So it's like we will, hey, okay, Super Attack Dodge, lovely. We will be able to spread Goku and Vegeta out, you know, Blue Gogeta, Broly, Beast, across all of these different teams. And then, you know, moving forward as we're going to get more teams post-anniversary. I'd imagine Physical Goku Black is going to be the first Dokkan Fest after Anniversary. He feels, it's like, again, he can be very good, but he's got some, like, weird, wonky, like, type flaws. Makes me think that he's taken the Super 17 spot. What's funny is, I mean, several years in a row, that March 5th Dokkan Fest for JP has been, like, super OP. Beerus, Trunks, and Goten. I mean, these characters were nuts, dude, when they first came out. Beerus and Trunks and Goten. Who was 2019? It was... Oh, yeah, Kid Goku. Oh, my God, dude. Yeah, Kid Goku was crazy when he first came out. You know, these March 5th, the beginning of March Dokkan Fest, often are really, really nuts. And I don't know, if they, because Super 17 wasn't that crazy, right? Who wasn't? Yeah, and then it was Ginyu in 2022 who was nuts as well. So I guess, you know, Super 17, I think Super 17 is probably the worst Dokkan Fest of 2023. And I mean, I feel like we're on track that Goku Black very well could be the worst of 2024. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, so there we go. There is Vegeta. We got that all done. Let me easy aim. Let's jump in. Let's take a look at our boy, Evolution Blue Vegeta. He seems like a king right now in Dokkan.